Hello, hello. My name is Melina Dixon. I'm an independent consultant and team leader with Pink Zebra Home. And in this video, we are going to talk about motivation. So, I'm going to be pretty honest with you guys and just let you know that I have been in quite a little slump lately. And I definitely, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is good. This is not going to be this way forever, but it's definitely been really, really difficult to deal with. And there have been days that I wake up and really have no desire to do anything. And I'm not just talking about anything for my direct sales business. I'm talking about I don't want to do anything, period. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to put real clothes on. And I just want to sit on the couch, watch Netflix, and play Candy Crush. And I don't really care if the dishes need to be done. And I don't really care if laundry is piling up. That stuff just really doesn't matter to me. I don't really find any joy in cleaning anyways. But, lately I just say whatever. It'll get done eventually, right? And so I am trying to find motivation in the everyday activities, but also trying to stay motivated with my direct sales business. And maybe you can relate. So I'm going to drop a truth bomb on you. You ready? It is no one's job to motivate you. Okay, let me say that one more time. It is no one's job to motivate you. So if you're looking to your leader in direct sales, your upline, your sponsor, your recruiter, whatever you call them, if you are looking to them for motivation, girlfriend, you are looking in the wrong place. So really, all they can do is inspire you, give you training, and recognize you. They cannot motivate you, and motivation comes from within. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. So, number one, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. And sometimes I hate that phrase because the last thing that I want to do is come across fake or artificial. I strive to be as real as it gets. So what you see is what you get. But what I don't want is to be so real that people think that wow, she's really negative and she's kind of a downer, because that's not really me, even though sometimes I feel that way. So, some days you just have to tell yourself that you want to get out of bed and that you want to do the dishes and that you want to go to that party. Trust me, there have been times that I would just hope and pray that the host would cancel because I just didn't want to go. And that makes me really sad because I really love direct sales and I really love my business. But just due to lack of motivation, I just would have rather the party just not been happening. But I get dressed and I pack my car and I drive to the party and I do it because you have to, because that's a commitment that I made. And 9 times out of 10, the party turned out fabulously and I was so happy that I went. But in the moment, I told myself that I didn't want to be there, that it wasn't going to be worth it. Lies, 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 lies. So sometimes you just have to fake it. You just have to tell yourself this is exactly what I want to do, and eventually it will be what you want to do. All right, another thing we got to talk about is setting goals. So, they say you can eat an elephant one bite at a time and that small goals are great. And sure they are. But if you don't have a big, scary, big, hairy, scary goal, something that makes you want to vomit a little when you think about it, then all those little goals are almost kind of misdirected, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. So my big, hairy, scary goal is to move up to the next level in my company. I want to promote to the next level. And so that is what is in my forefront. That is like the windshield of my car. And what I want to do is make little small goals that get me to that big goal. So think about that. You know, your big goal might be to pay off student loan debt. Let's just say that. And say you have a lot of it because you got a 4-year degree in college and you owe like thousands of dollars. And, you know, thinking about paying it off in a year or 2 years might scare the crap out of you. But little goals along the way can really help you get there. So, you know, like I said, small goals are great, but the big goal has a big effect and it can create a lot of motivation, especially if you are, like I said, keeping it in the forefront. So sometimes you have to write these things down and you have to put your goal in places that you're always going to see them. You got to keep it in the forefront of your mind. All right. Anybody out there make to-do list? Me, I love a good to-do list. I'm such a nerd. I'm not even going to apologize for it. So I make to-do list almost every single day. And it's very easy to just do the easiest task first, or the few tasks that are the easiest, do them first. Because you can get them done quick and you feel like, woo, really good. But in all reality, you need to do the toughest task first, the one that you just are dreading. And I hate to admit this, but I can be such a procrastinator sometimes. So it's easy for me to just ignore a tough task like all day. Or if it's something that's not super time sensitive, but it still is a tough task, ignore it all week. And then come Friday, it's staring at you like an ugly monster that wants to eat your face. And all you want to do is run away. But you know, if you would have done that first, that would have given you, number one, a boost in self-confidence. And number two, it would have gotten it out of the way. You wouldn't have had to dread it. Because think of how much time you wasted procrastinating. All right. This is a big one now. This is a big one. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's, easier said than done. And I am so guilty of doing it too because, especially in my direct sales business, there are people that joined this company after me, and they are ahead of me. And it'd be really easy to just have a pity party and say, woe is me, and I must suck. But you know what? Their journey and my journey are two very different stories. And the cool thing is that we all have strengths and weaknesses, and my strengths and your strengths might not be the same. And the way we think and process and work is different. And so it's not a race. It feels that way sometimes because you just want to get to your goal so bad. You just can't wait. You know that once you get there, everything's going to be fabulous. But you can't let the fact that someone gets there first diminish the fact that you are going to get there. All right. Anyone here make goal posters or vision boards? Those are fabulous. But what we don't do is we don't keep track of our successes. And believe it or not, whether you're new or seasoned in your business, you have had successes. Maybe if you're new, your first success is, number one, just deciding to start your own business. that's not scary, but it can be. It's very overwhelming. This is the kind of opportunity where your efforts are what kind of move you forward. You can't charm your way to the next level. You can't charm your way into earning a contest. You really do have to work. So the fact that you decided that you're going to do this, like that's pretty huge. But if you're more seasoned, you've probably hit milestones along the way. You've maybe promoted to a new level. You've had your best month ever. You've had your biggest sale ever. And those types of things need to be celebrated. Maybe you've paid off a bill. Maybe you have made new friends. Maybe you've gotten to travel. So think really hard about your successes and write them down. Consider using a journal to kind of track those, or make like a vision board, but all about your successes. All right, so that's kind of it for my talk. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. And if you are really struggling with motivating yourself, there's tons of different resources out there. Just Google it. I think I gave some pretty good ideas on places to start, and the ball's in your court to take it from there. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.